New at 10, San Mateo County residents are overwhelmingly deciding to give the county supervisors the power to remove embattled Sheriff Christina Corpus. Preliminary results tonight for Measure A show more than 85%, 86% now of voters said yes on the measure. 14% voting no. KTVU South Bay reporter LaMonica Peters live tonight in Redwood City, where the Sheriff's Union spoke out about tonight's special election. LaMonica?
Mike, voter turnout was expected to be lower than usual because this was a special election focused on a singular issue, whether the board would have the power, the temporary power, to remove Sheriff Christina Corpus.
The people of this county deserve a sheriff that they can trust, just like the employees of the sheriff's office deserve a sheriff that they can trust.
The San Mateo County Deputy Sheriff's Association spoke out Tuesday night after initial results for Measure A were released just after 8 p.m.
And given how focused it was on Sheriff Corpus and her actions, we believe that this was essentially an expedited recall, and that if anyone wanted to make their voice heard, they had every opportunity to vote.
The measure gives the Board of Supervisors the power to remove Sheriff Christina Corpus from office after holding a hearing, and at least 4 of the 5 supervisors vote to remove her. Corpus's attorney spoke about the election earlier on Tuesday.
We think it's an unconstitutional election. It's set up to be discriminatory because it goes into effect now to target one person and one person only, the first female Latin sheriff, and it ends after her term is over in 2028.
Calls for Corpus to resign have been swirling for months. A more than 400-page independent report found that she allegedly created a toxic work environment, used homophobic and racial slurs, had an inappropriate relationship with a colleague, and abused her power. We spoke to some residents before they cast their vote.
The voters voted for the sheriff. And, a situation has occurred where we're here voting to address that.
This was really hard for me because I make a point of voting for qualified women and minorities. I think that's really important. I want to see a broad range of representation.
Corpus continues to deny any wrongdoing, refuses to step down, and says she's being attacked for being the first Latina sheriff and a woman in power. Multiple cities throughout San Mateo County also issued Corpus a vote of no confidence and called for her to resign. Election officials say workers will continue counting votes and the election will be certified by April 3rd.
Any ballot that is mailed today has 7 days to get to the elections office. So by March 11th will be the last day. So we have a tail to this process that we're going to be receiving ballots all week long.
Now, the Board of Supervisors says that they will hold a press conference on Wednesday afternoon to discuss the election results. And I also spoke to Corpus's attorney just after the election results were released, and he told me he believes that she's been treated unfairly, that some board members are biased against her, and now they'll be exploring her legal options. Mike?
And if the sheriff is indeed removed from office down the road, do you have a timeline as to when the earliest possible time that may happen, or do you think we'll learn that tomorrow at that news conference?
I think we'll learn that tomorrow at the news conference, but I do know that this isn't an immediate process. They do have to have a hearing, and there has to be a majority vote for the board by the supervisors in order for this to happen. So I'm anticipating that it probably will take a couple of months at least.
All right, LaMonica Peters live tonight there with the latest on the election results in Redwood City. LaMonica, thank you tonight.